Well, joining us now to talk about the late Eddie Funde is SABC spokesperson Kaizer Kganyago. Thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Peter.
So you knew Mr. Funde. Your immediate thoughts as you remember him?
I was really shocked this morning when I received the information that he has passed on, especially after knowing him for many years. When I came here in 2006, he was a chairperson of the board, and we worked together, and we traveled together to Germany on that time in 2006. And as early as last Thursday, out of the blue, after not talking to him for a long time, he called me on Thursday evening to we were just making jokes and say, yeah, nowadays you guys are not inviting me to these big games, because that was after the Barcelona Sundowns game, and we were laughing. And then this morning I get the shock when I receive information that he's no more, and this is very saddening. And as the SABC, we really, the board, the management and the staff, want to send our sincere condolences to the Funde family and to the friends and all the people all over the world, because he was an ambassador in Germany. And really we want to say that we are the SABC today because of leadership like his. We are very grateful that we crossed paths with him, and he was a very, very humble man, yet assertive, and for that we will always remember him, and we'll always make sure that the SABC does better in his honor.
All right, you've mentioned one of the hats that he wore as the chairperson of the SABC, but he had many hats that he wore, and the first one perhaps was his contribution during the struggle. Tell us a little bit about his contribution during the struggle, and then also in various hats in public service.
Obviously, he has been contributing a lot to the ANC in exile, and he was out of the country for a long time. And then when the new South Africa came in 1994, he contributed a lot because he was in the field of communication, the field that I'm in. And he is instrumental in the formation of what we call today ICASA. He is the one who did that. He was founder member of the South African Communication Forum. He did a lot of things in the communication and IT sector. And his contribution really cannot be measured. As you might see, a lot of people will talk about him. Humble as he was able to really show the people of South Africa that he loves this country. And even up to now, he has been contributing a lot. He was even saying to me on Thursday, I'm on a wheelchair. I've suffered this problem with my spinal cord after falling in Germany. But my mind is still sharp. I'm still okay. And I'm happy that it did not affect my mind. And for me, that was really epic. And I feel humbled that I'm one of those that he talked to in the last days of his life.
All right, yeah, you talk about his mind. He was a very intelligent man. He had an MSc in engineering. So what would you say would be the thing that we should remember him most for when we start looking back at his life?
We should really remember him as a person who really loved his country, the person who gave himself to this country for no particular reward, because he felt that we needed to change this country. For him to make sure that all those forums that are now contributing a lot. Today, the people of South Africa are going to ICASA to want to deal with issues of data. If it wasn't of him creating SATRA at the time, that ultimately became ICASA, we would not be having these engagements today. Therefore, this is somebody who went out of his way to help the people of South Africa.
All right, and that's where we'll leave it. Thank you very much indeed for sharing your thoughts and helping us remember Ntate Eddie Funde. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so that was the head of group communications at the SABC, also the corporation's spokesperson, Kaizer Kganyago, sharing his thoughts with us on the passing of Eddie Funde, who died early this morning at 4 a.m. of cardiac arrest.